if you go to Gliffy, the page will look like this eventually. What you have to do first is you have to register for an account, and it's free, and you can do that. Okay? So once you register, you'll get a page up that looks like this. I like Gliffy because I can make different shapes, but that's just me. So if I were going to be making, I'm going to make a quick concept map of To Kill a Mockingbird. Not to pick on To Kill a Mockingbird, but you've all read it already. Okay? So, first of all, if we're going to talk about the characters, I might add a box here and type characters. And then, maybe I'll make all of my characters triangles. I don't know. We'll do Gem, Scout, Atticus, Calpurnia.
I don't remember their name. I don't.
And what?
Sheriff.
Boo. We're just gonna focus on those guys. Okay. So I might type in here Atticus, Gem, Scout. What did I say? Boo and Calpurnia. Were those the people I was gonna pick on?
Yeah.
Okay? And then, when I say that you have to link things, I have to figure out ways that they're linked together. On Gliffy, I might draw a line. And I might connect Atticus to both Gem and the Scout. And to write in between there something, I don't know, like Dad, because that's what he is, right?
His father would be more appropriate though.
There. You want father, not dad?
Yes.
Daddy.
Okay, their father.
Daddy.
As far as the link between Calpurnia and Scout
Their nanny.
and Gem, she's more like
A nanny.
a nanny. Okay?
She's the maid.
Nanny, substitute mom, right? As far as between Atticus and Calpurnia, I might draw another line
Employee, employer.
and put another.
Slave.
No.
She was not their slave.
She's like an
Employee and employer.
Employee.
She's a consultant.
of the
Wait.
house.
Maid.
I can't type.
She was Nancy Taylor.
Employer,
Yeah, you know what
employee.
the answer is. She was
E.
She was a slave.
And you can see how I'm connecting the characters, right? Okay, so you're looking for connections between them. Then, if I'm going to talk about the themes, I might want another lovely square. We'll label this one themes.
Jordan, I'd be embarrassed if I were you.
Okay, and then I would come up with another shape and I would draw lines and connect stuff. Gliffy I like because of the shapes, but it gets a little confusing. Bubbleless is a little bit easier to me. Basically, you make like a big box, and I'm calling these characters, not characters one. And then if I want to make a child bubble, I can say make a child bubble. I just click it, and then I can say over here again, hold on, we can make Gem here. Then I can click back on characters, make another child bubble, and say Scout. I can click back on characters, make another child bubble. You get what I'm doing? Okay? It's making sense? In order on Bubbleless,
Jimbo.
let me get rid of these dudes.
It's Jimbo.
I don't like them. To get rid of stuff, you just have to kind of like, my delete thing was there just a second ago. You have to hold over it for ever so long. Well, I can move it. Come on, delete. Stupid thing. Now I'm moving the whole thing. Wow. Oh, there you go. Delete. No, I don't want to delete the whole sheet. Why will it pop up and then it doesn't? Anyway, you can figure it out. It can delete. I don't want those things on there right now. But you can move stuff around and you can connect things on Bubbleless by saying either child thing, or if you just do tab, the one next to it, it makes a whole new bubble and it doesn't connect them.
Do not throw paper.
You can also change the color and stuff by, you can move it obviously, but you can, there's my delete button finally. Where'd you go? There! If you hold it in the middle, if it's not on anything, you can delete it, or you can change the color. You can also change the size, and you can connect it to other bubbles.
So you don't have to just right
I
click.
remember.
So, right, you don't have to just right click. You can do it however you want. Okay? When you're done,
We did it somewhere.
I need everybody to pay attention right here, right now. That includes you, Dante. When you're done, you obviously hit save. And then in order to post it to Blackboard, whether you're in Bubbleless or Gliffy, in Bubbleless it'll say export right here. Click on it and say that you want to export it as a JPEG image. If you say export,
Why not a bitmap?
it'll go down. You'll be able to open it because Blackboard won't let you post bitmaps. Okay, they have to be JPEGs. So once you get your image, you can file, save as, and then post it, right? Same thing for Gliffy. If you go to Gliffy, in order after you hit save, where it says blog and share, you hit that. You don't want to do these things because it gets a little bit confusing. You want the first button that'll be there, it says make private. I don't care if it's private or public, but if you say make public, then if you want one of these images, it's a PNG image. I like the large image best because it's easier for me to see. So just remember that. Copy and paste that link into your account. Okay? That's one way that you can save it and show it to me. The other way that you can is to go to File and export as a JPEG. And that's easier probably. Export as JPEG under File. Click. There. It came up. And then I'd save as and post it again. Okay? I think that exporting as a JPEG is easier, so I would appreciate it if you do that, but on Gliffy there are two ways of doing it. And either way will work. Okay? Everybody understand that? Any questions? What?
When are these due?
Thursday.
How
Okay.
big are they?
These are with
How big are they?
Yeah.
That's up to you. If you read your rubric,
What is it about?
hold on, where did I put your rubric? Here they are.
What is it about?
If you go back to Blackboard, I put on Blackboard what it's about, Dylan.
Did you tell us already?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I'm sorry, I must have heard that.
Okay? It's about
It's
the
about-
outcast of Poker Flat, and the requirements are right up here.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so you've got to have the characters in Poker Flat and how they're connected, the themes and how they're connected to each other and the characters, the setting and how it affects the plot, and the local color. You remember we were talking about that? Okay, like Coke versus pop versus soda pop. Okay?
Local color?
Yeah. Some examples of local color from the story.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay?
Are we supposed to read it?
If you look on your rubric,
I think we are.
yes, you're going to read it in just a second.
Whoa, Kevin,
Okay.
explosion.
If you look on the rubric, it will give you a little bit more detail. All right. Thank you, Justin.